So I have this old laptop. It's pretty cool. Has a touch screen and stuff. But you know the problem? It's dead. Motherboard is dead. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in the oven. I've done it a couple times to revive it for a little while, but then it dies again. Well, we're gonna do this one more time. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. In case you don't know, you can put this stuff in the oven, and for some reason it revives. People are kind of conflicted about why, but apparently it's solder joints and crap. But yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open this oven, turn it on, and toss that crap in there. You know, turn it on. There. Fixed. No, I'm kidding. No, but in all seriousness, it still requires a little bit more preparation. So you need aluminium foil. And you need some scissors. And of course, you need this crap. I'm not gonna throw that because otherwise I could break the motherboard. So what you need to do with this, fill the bottom with aluminium foil. And, you know, like just put this thing in there. And, yeah. So after you put your crap of aluminium foil in there, what you need to do, you need to get some balls. And you take more aluminium foil, you make some like small balls that you're gonna use to balance your motherboard on top of this aluminium foil so it's not touching it. So you just take little pieces of this and you make some balls. Okay, so thanks to the magic of video editing, you didn't have to endure me like 20 minutes trying to put those fucking like aluminium foil balls. I don't know what I'm saying. Things in there. Okay, so now the thing you got, you get the thing floating. Honestly, I have no idea why I have to do this, but I do it anyway. But the things that you want to do, you want to put another layer of aluminum foil on top of this, but with a hole with the chip you want to, you get like the most heat on. In this case, for this thing, it's this chip here, which is the North Bridge, which I assume is the one that is failing, but I have no idea. It might be the South Bridge, for all I know. And you know, so I'm doing this and it's completely worthless. I don't know. I'm gonna do that now. Bye. And there it is. Or beauty ready to go inside the oven. But you know, we can't put that in there yet because the oven is not preheated. You gotta be heated. So you're gonna turn that on, and you know, whenever it's like heated to around like 200 something degrees Celsius, you put that shit in. And you wait 10 minutes and you get it out. And if you're lucky, you will have a functional motherboard after that. If you're unlucky, you might burn your house down, but I don't know, like it's up to you to decide if, you know, burning your house down is worth it. In my case it is. So yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Oh yeah, you will gotta close that. So I fixed that nasty zoomed in thing this camera had. So yeah, so now it's time to put this thing in the oven. I don't know how hot it is because I don't have any way to measure temperature in this thing, but so whatever, we're gonna just roll with it. If this thing is too hot or too cold, well, either it's gonna fry everything and it's gonna start exploding, or nothing's gonna happen. So, you know, best case scenario, we get a nice light show. But yeah, to do this, I need to put this manually. Also, I should have removed that grill thing, and I didn't. But anyway, yeah, I need to my both hands, so you don't want to get to see me being all clumsy trying to put that thing in. But anyway, and there it is, ready to cook. Gotta set the timers for 10 minutes and closely monitor this thing because you don't know what's gonna happen. Also, you can see me like squatting there in the fucking reflection. That's nasty. So yeah, in around 10 minutes I had to check back on this crap. We'll see. So it's been 6 minutes. We better check what's going on with this thing. I'm scared. Oh boy. Yeah. There's kind of a bit of smell of electronics going on. But other than that, it's good, I guess. Well, it's time to get it out. It's been 10 minutes. Oh boy. Doesn't look destroyed to me. But you gotta be gentle with this thing. So we're gonna turn off the oven and we're gonna let it cool down. You gotta remove the thing very slowly, very gently. So we're gonna leave the thing open. I'm gonna wait a little bit before we get the thing out. And after that, we're gonna let it cool down and then we'll reassemble the laptop and see if it works. But so far, my house is not on fire, so I appreciate that very, very much. So yeah, if I get a working laptop, that will be even better. But that's a kind of a secondary plus. The big plus is that you didn't burn your house down. Well, I didn't. You didn't, of course, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Well, it's been 10 minutes since I left the thing cooling down, so still kind of hot though. But when I try to get that thing out of there and take a first inspection to see if it survived the heat, it doesn't smell like burnt plastic, so I think that's a good sign. But as of now, I don't have mittens, so I'm just gonna have to roll with what I got. Let's take this aluminum foil thing out of there. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, yeah, it looks fine. Doesn't look melted, which was what I was concerned with. On the aluminum balls, you can see they all survived. They're like in the place they're supposed to be. Well, this one is a little bit planted, but I don't think it did anything bad. Also, this thing kind of bubbled up, that black film there. Unfortunately, I cannot remove any of that stuff. The battery holder is in good shape, which is also like full plastic. So on the front ports, they look fine to me. I think they're okay. At least that VGA port looks pretty okay. Okay, so we're gonna take that thing out of there, and of course I dropped one of them. Oh boy. Yeah, it's still kind of hot. The underside, yeah, it looks pretty fine. Looks fine to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hang this so it cools down. No, I'm not kidding. I'm actually gonna hang this here. Oh, it doesn't fit. Hold on. There, beautiful. Home decor at its finest. So yeah, it's been nearly another 10 minutes. I'm too lazy to wait another minute. So yeah, by the way, just leave your oven open, dude. Like, don't use it if you just plan on doing this when you're not gonna use your oven for a while, because you know there's a lot of gases and shit that you need to let ventilate. You know, so you have this thing open, and the window over there is open all the way back, and there's another window in there that is also open all the way up. And our motherboard is here, and yeah, it's it's pretty much cold at this point. It's like at room temperature. So we're gonna take this into the other room and insert it and see what happens. This should be creepy. So here's the other part of the laptop, and here's the motherboard. So this is stuff I had to put in, and dude, I had to reassemble the whole thing, which is a pain. Assembling this laptop is an absolute pain because it has a lot of things to it. So I need to remove the thermal paste and renew it, and here's the processor, and here's the fan assembly and crap, and there's the rest of the pieces of the laptop. This place is a mess, but everything is like here, so I have everything right here with me. So yeah, I'm gonna put this thing together, and I'll let you know. We're gonna see if this actually did something. All right, so have the power thing here, power brick connected to the mains, and have the bare minimums to see if this thing is actually going to run or not. So the screen is connected, the processor is inserted on the underside, the RAM sticks are inserted, and you know, like the power works. Not a button, it's a slider thing is connected. So if I connect the power on the side here, we should get a blue light, and you can see, so it's getting power. Okay, here goes nothing. And it did absolutely nothing. This thing is still dead. Well, moral of the story, don't waste your time, kids. Well, not so quickly. So, I noticed that when I turn this on, the blinking is 1, 2. It starts for a couple seconds, and then kicks again. 1, 2. I was checking, apparently that means that the CMOS, like the device is corrupted, which is very interesting since this computer, like, I just removed the battery and reinserted like straight away, like now, so it's been without a battery for a while. So, well, I'm gonna try removing the battery and putting this thing up again. We might have something, guys, we might have something. Okay, so the CMOS battery is out, I removed it, so I'm gonna try to boot this thing without the battery. It should boot without the battery, just like, you know, it's not gonna preserve the settings that you're gonna put in that thing. And you can see the lights on, and yeah, again, bare minimums. 1, 2, yeah, still doing that. Alright, so this thing is put back together, and here's the RAM stick that I removed. I'm gonna put it again. Just, I mean, you know, first let's turn this on. It has everything it requires to turn on, including the hard drive. So this is what it looks like, assemble. Hi. So we're gonna plug the power. Let's see if it still runs. Okay, it should run because of the long light. Yeah, checksum error, blah 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 blah. It's working. It's alive. So what I want to do now is put the RAM stick that was acting up and see if it runs anyway. Because you know you need to have some extra RAM on this laptop to be functional. Otherwise you cannot do crap with it. Well, we got something. It's just corruption though for some reason. Oh. That's not good. F5 to load defaults, okay. Your PC device is to be repaired. The configuration data of your PC is missing or contains errors. Oh no. I don't know what the fuck fuck happened? This thing just crapped down on me. I mean, that's probably the hard drive. It's an SSD actually. It's not the original hard drive. I no longer have that. The hard drive is long gone. But well, so they can't do anything here. It's just. Well, I mean, like I could just reinstall Windows 10. Or I could go Windows Vista. This thing run on Windows Vista actually. I could get to see the HP logo there. Now it's kind of stuck in that. Oh. Yeah, it's just throwing me to this menu here. So I assume the Windows installation got corrupted because I've been using the SSD to like move files around and stuff. So probably something I did with this like completely destroyed the Windows installation internally. But it's okay. There was nothing of importance in there, and I think I have a backup of the drivers. But anyway, I have to look into it and see what I can do to fix this crap. Okay, bye. Hi, I'm back. So it's been quite a while since the last bit of the video, but I found my Windows Vista DVD and I actually put a new hard drive on this. I was using an SSD as I mentioned earlier, but I'm gonna use an actual like mechanical hard drive on this because they seem to have some problems detecting it sometimes. It's a lot faster and it's really convenient, but yeah, this laptop doesn't like that much. So I have to install Windows Vista on this, and I have a DVD here. I also wanted to experiment with this thing, and I have this flash drive here, creating a Windows 11 image. I have no idea. Probably that thing is not gonna even work. Windows 10 works on this, but Windows 11, well, you saw earlier that Windows 10 does work. Windows 11 though, that's a completely different deal, and I think it's gonna be an absolute disaster, but that's the fun of it. So I haven't turned this on again. So I'm hoping this is actually gonna still work, because who knows, it could have died in... No, it's still working. Okay, so the CMOS battery is dead. I'm gonna have to get a new battery. So I'm gonna put this DVD here. Yes. So we got a bootable thing with Windows Vista. Also, my flash drive with Windows 11 is ready to go. I should check that out first. Oh, this PC can't run Windows 11. This PC does not meet the minimum requirements to install this version of Windows. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Hey, I had to answer that question, okay? Okay, let's try with Windows Vista then. Well, it says thank you. Yeah, thank you for installing this crap. So interestingly, I actually have sound drivers, and I think the touchscreen is also working. Oh, yeah, it is. Ooh, that's neat. You can type like dick. That's not my password actually. So I made the partition of the other hard drive, and it took like a million years. But now I'm gonna try to install Windows Vista. I mean Windows 10. I haven't even installed like the drivers and all that crap for Windows Vista. But I found a website that still has them. Apparently, like HP still has the drivers on their FTP server, so just they don't have the website to like retrieve them. Like the drivers themselves are still there, so that's it's pretty cool. So I put it into Windows 10 now, and it's searching for a display driver. Get ready for Windows 11. To see if this PC can run Windows 11, check the hardware requirements of your PC manufacturer's website. No, I can't. No. I actually checked. I tried. Also, the clock is kind of incorrect. It's not 6 a.m. the time is completely wrong. So yeah, it's not that early. So I left the laptop for last night, and it's suspended. You can see the light is blinking there. We're gonna see if it's gonna turn on. The problem with this computer is not like keeping them on. The problem is the temperature cycles. That's what kills this motherboards. So as long as you keep this computer on and never like turn it off, it should be fine. It's a lot better than actually turning it off. I mean, it's gonna gather dust in the fan, and you know the fan is gonna get clogged up and stuff. But yeah, it's still on, it's still working, and I was left with like doing updates and stuff, so I had to restart it also to get like the updated up drivers and stuff. And works, and you can see they're getting a lot of notifications there, and you know, yeah. Oh, the password's incorrect. Oh, yeah, I forgot my own password. Dude, it's literally been hours, and I could finally find every driver for this thing. This was an absolute nightmare. A lot of the drivers were already available, but some of them I had to like dig very deeply. But as you can see, the device manager is completely you know, empty, no devices with problems or anything. All the drivers are installed, everything is functional. Well, except for the remote control, because yeah, this laptop has a remote control. I don't have a battery for this, but dude, this finally is finally functional. It's just like, you know, the one problem I have with this is like to boot into Windows Vista. There's like a huge way to go through. You have to like go into the whole thing of Windows 10, click on the thing or tap it because the screen is that's neat. Tap on the things and the computer resets completely and it goes back and boots into Windows Vista. It's just it's a convoluted process and I don't like it. I wish I could have another menu. Maybe I will look into it to get something like the Windows 7 menu instead of the Windows 10 one. I don't know if that's even possible, but well, we'll look into it. We're gonna experiment with this before it dies, because the other thing, yeah, this laptop is gonna die sooner than later, which is unfortunate, but that's how this goes with this, you know, reflown motherboards and stuff. But yeah, this is working. I'm just gonna put some cheaty software in this to fuck around with it until it dies. Maybe I could, like, you know, I could get something to draw. Since, you know, this has a stylus and you can actually draw on this thing. You know, you can just go here and open Paint. Yeah, you could just go into Paint and look at this old school Paint program here. You know, yeah, you can run this thing. There. Fuck you. Bye.